Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So this is a video on computer network. So basically I designed this notes for both the semester exams and placement preparation. Whether it is asked in your interviews or your semester exams. So without wasting any more time, let's discuss our first concept, that is computer network. So I think most of the people have idea about this network concept, but I'm just giving you a brief introduction that a network is a set of devices that are connected with a physical media link. In computer network or a network, two or more nodes are connected by a physical link, or two or more networks are connected by a one or more nodes. So this is a computer network is nothing but a collection of devices connected to each other to allow sharing of data. So the next concept is computer network architecture. No, not architecture. It's a topology. We will discuss about architecture later. So topology is nothing but specifically the layout of computer network. It shows how devices are and cables are connected to each other. So basically we have star topology. So star topology is one of the type that all nodes are connected to each other with a single device. We call it as a hub, that is a central device, and then we star topology requires more cable compared to other topology. So therefore it is more robust, as a failure in one cable will be disconnected as a specific computer connected to this cable. So if the central device is damaged, the system is failed. So basically star topology is easiest to install, manage and troubleshoot, but it is commonly used in the offices or home network because it is depends on the single network, that is we called as hub. So if it is failed, then the sharing of resources will be not entertained, or you can say that it is not working because it depends on that. So other than we have ring topology. So it is a topology where nodes are connected exactly two or more nodes, thus forming a single continuous path for the transmission. If does not need any it does not need central servers because it connectivity have among all the nodes. So if single node is damaged, the network is not going to fail. And ring topology is very rarely used because it is very expensive and it's difficult to install and manage. So the best of examples of ring topology is Sonnet network, SDH network. And then is most of the concept to teach in network topology. They'll discuss bus topology first, but I have just discover design in such a way that you have the idea that you can learn each and every concept differently, like not in such a way that as usual, like I have discussed ring first and star, then bus topology. So the bus topology is one of the simplest one because it is a single cable like connected in a single linear line, and that is act shared communication medium. So if any device wants to send the data to other devices, then it will send the data over the bus, which is turn sent the data on the devices. Bus topology is useful for a smaller number of devices. As a bus is damaged, then the whole network fails. And then we have mesh. So mesh is a topology which all the nodes are individually connected to other nodes. So it does not require any central switch or hub on a connectivity among the nodes. Okay. So mesh topology is categorized into one. That is fully connected mesh topology. That is, in this topology all the nodes are connected to each other. Partially connected mesh topology, in this topology all the nodes are not connected to each other. it is robust, as a failure in one cable will only disconnect the specific computer to this cable. And mesh is rarely used as installation of configuration because it's difficult when connectivity get more. So cabling cost is very high, so requires bulk wiring. And then we have tree. So tree is a combination of star and bus topology. So it is known as the expanded star topology because it's connected to like merging bus and star together, so that all the stars networks are connected to a single bus. And then Ethernet protocol is used in the bus topology. Sorry, in this topology, in this whole the network divided into segment that is known as star network, which is easily maintainable, and one segment is damaged, there is no effect on other segment. So tree topology depends on the main bus. If it is break, then the whole network get damaged. Then we have hybrid. So what is this hybrid? Hybrid is a combination of different type of topology forming a resulting topology. So if a star is connected with another star topology, it remains a star topology. If a star is connected with another different topology, it becomes a hybrid. Means different types of topology should be connected, not such a way that a star is connected to a star. So this is what the whole concept looks like. And it provides flexibility as it can be implemented in different network environment. And we have another thing is different types of networks, that is very important. Network can be divided on the basic of distribution like PAN, WAN, LAN. So PAN is a personal area network that is range up to 10 meters, and it is created for personal use. Generally physical personal devices are connected to the network, for example computers, telephones, fax, printers. And local area network LAN commonly used for the small geographical locations like hospital, office, school. And HAN, house area network, it is actually a LAN that is used within a house, used connected homely devices like personal computers, phones, printers, etc. And then we have a CAN, campus area network. It is connected of the devices which is within a campus, which are not links to other departments of the organization within the same campus. And MEN is metropolitan area, that is used to the devices which span to the large cities like metropolitan cities over a wide geographical area. And then we have WAN, that is wide area network, that is used for the wide geographical location that may range to connect cities and countries. And then we have GAN, that is global area network, and that uses a satellite to connect devices over the global area. VPN, that is virtual private network, that is a private WAN, wide area network, that is built on network that allows the creation of a secure tunnel protected network between the different network using the internet network. By the using of VPN, a client can connect organization network remotely. So like I have said about that, it is VPN, virtual private network. So what is the advantage of this? So basically the advantages of these to connect offices in different geographical location remotely and cheaper. It's cheaper. And when compared to WAN connection, VPN is used for secure transactions, confidential data transfer between the multiple offices located in different geographical location. VPN keeps an organization's information secured against any potential threats or institution by using virtualization. VPN encrypts the internet traffic and disguises the online identity. So types of VPN is first access VPN. It's a provide connectivity to remote mobile user and telecommunicators, and it serves as an interactive dial dial-up connection, or ISDN, that is integrated service digital network connections. It is a low-cost solution that provides a wide range of connectivity. Then we have site-to-site VPN, that is nothing but a router-to-router VPN that is commonly used for the large companies having branches in different locations to connect the network of one office to another office. There is a second category as mentioned below, interact VPN. The interact VPN is a useful for connecting remote offices in different geographical locations using shared infrastructure, internet connectivity and servers with the same accessibility policies as a private WAN. And then we have externet VPN. Externet VPN shares infrastructure over internet suppliers and customer partners and other entities and connect them using dedicated connection. Then we have IPv4 address. So it is an IP address. So it is a 32-bit dynamic address of a node in the network. And IPv4 address has 4 octet or of 8-bit. Each of the numbers is from 0. Okay, as charge is discharged my laptop, so I have to connect later. So I am with the concept IPv4 address. That is, an IP address is a 32-bit dynamic address of a node in the network. A IPv4 address has octet of 8-bit each, with each number with a value from 0 to up to 255. And IP4 with classes are differentiated based on the number of host supports on the network. So we have 5 types of IPv4 classes, that is based on the IP addresses. We have A, B, C, D, E. And another thing is OSI, that is operation or open system interconnection. It is a network architecture model based on the ISO standard. It is a OSI model that is deals with the connecting system. So one thing I would like to clear with you, this is a theoretical model. There is a no relationship between theoretical and the basically the physical one or practical one. It is only used for the understanding of concepts or theory. So it has 7 layers. So creates a layer in it if a different abstraction is needed. Each layer should have well defined function, and the function of the each layer is chosen based on internationally standard protocol. So the first layer is physical layer. This is the lowest layer of OSI model. It is used for the transmission of an unstructured raw bit over the physical medium. Then physical layer transmit the data either in the form of electrical or optical or mechanical form. The physical layer is mainly used for the physical connection between devices, and such physical connection can be made by twisted pairs cables, fiber optics or wireless transmission media. Then we have data link layer. This is nothing but transferring the data from one node to another. It receives the data from the network layers and convert the data into data frames and then attaches the physical address to these frames which are sent to the physical layers. It enables the error-free transfer of data from one node to another node. The function of data link layer is frame synchronization. That data link layer converts the data into frames and it ensures that the destination must recognize the starting and ending of each frame's flow control. So flow control is data link layer controls the data flow within the network, and error control that it detects and corrects the error occurred during the transmission from the source to destination. Addressing means data link layer attach the physical address with the data frame so that the individual's machines can be easily identified. Data link management means Data link definitely manages the initialization, maintenance, and termination of the link between the sources and destination for the effective exchange of data. Network layer is converting the logical address into the physical addresses. The routing concept means it determines the best route for the packet to travel from one source to another destination. And the function of network layers is routing, logical address, packet, packetizing, internetworking, fragmentation. Then we have transport layer, that is for the transferring of data, provides two kind of service, that is connection oriented and connection less transmission. So basically connection oriented is TCP IP protocol, and connection less transmission is UDP protocol. And then we have session layer, that is managing the that is managing, okay, the main responsibility of session is beginning, maintaining, and end the communication between the devices. Session layer also reports the error coming from the upper layers. Session layer establishes and maintains the session between the two users. Then we have presentation layer. This is known as the transaction layer. It's transfer the data from one format to another. At the sender side, this layer translates the data format using by the application layer to the common format, and at the receiver side, this layer translates the common format into a format used by the application layer. The function of presentation layer is character code translation, data conversion, data compression, data encryption. And the application layer, that is enables the user to access the network. It is the topmost layer of the OSI model. Application layer provides protocols like file transfer protocol, simple mail transfer protocol, domain name, system name. This is widely used. um, Application protocol is HTTP, that is hypertext transfer protocol. A user send the request for the web page using HTTP. TCP IP reference model, it is a compressed version of OSI model with only 4 layers. It is developed by the US Department of Defense, that is DOT. In in the 80s 60s, the name of the this model is based on two standard protocol, that is TCP and IP, that is transmission control protocol, and then IP internet protocol, link, internet, transport, and all the concepts are over there. So link is decides which links, such as serial lines or classic Ethernet, must be used to meet the needs of the connections. Internet layer, Sonnet, Ethernet, Internet. The internet layer is most important layer, which holds the architecture together. It delivers the IP packets where they are supposed to be be delivered, like IP, ICMP transport. Its functionality is almost the same as the OSI transport layer. It enables peer entities on the network to carry conversation, TCP, UDP. UDP is stand for user datagram protocol. Application is, it contains all the higher level protocols like HTTP, SMTP, RNTP, DNS. So like, I need to tell you this, what is HTTP. So HTTP is, as you know the full form, I don't need to mention this. I'm just telling HTTP is a set of rules and standards how the information can be transferred on the World Wide Web, and it helps browser and servers for the communication, and it is a stateless protocol, that is command is independent with the respect of the previous command. So HTTPS is application layer that built upon the TCP, and it uses 80 by default, that is port number, and HTTPS is a secure version of HTTP, and it is advanced, that definitely advanced and secure. On the top of HTTP, SSL and TSL protocol, it provides security. It enables secure transactions between by encrypting the communication. Also defines the network servers securely. it uses a port by 443 by default. We have DNS. DNS nothing but a domain name system that is introduced by Paul Market Prairies and John Posted in 1983. It is a naming system for all the resources over the internet, which includes physical nodes and application. It is used to locate resources easily over a network. So DNS is a network that which maps the domain name for their to their associated IP address, and then without DNS, user must know the IP address of a web page that you wanted to access. So working of so this is all from my side. I hope you understand that and this video finds you well. So thank you. I and keep learning and share this video with your friends so that everyone can assess this course, and thank you once again.